Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm Heidi. So today, you know what? It's just kind of a day where you're just going to spend some time with me. I'm going to show you what I'm thinking about for supper. I have a very small haul from Hobby Lobby, and I have a couple DIYs that I filmed the other day. I say DIYs, I'm using Rub and Buff for the first time. You know, it's funny, to be honest with you. I've been on the hunt for small ornaments for my tree. Okay, my family room, I don't think the camera is going to show the view, but I'm going to have to put it in front of my window. Every year it's a thing. So I actually love, it's just me and Frank, if you are new here, empty nesters for a while. We just have like it's a 3 or 4 foot tree. My family room's small, and I just get overwhelmed. I always say every year, I'm going to change the theme. Anyway, I'll try to cut it short. I've been going back and forth to stores. I don't really know what I want. I might just put lights on there and call it a day. I don't know. But it can be so overwhelming going in the stores, don't you think sometimes? It's just a lot. And I'm having Thanksgiving, so I'm trying to figure that whole thing out, which I kind of have. But I'm having 12 people, so, you know, it does take some organization. I seem to do pretty good lately with these spend the day with me kind of things. And I think it's kind of nice because you get to know the person a little bit without me boring you and keeping this video really long. Anyway, so today we're going to have, these are usually on sale for like, or are they regularly? I don't remember, $6.99. This is a Tuscan herb pork tenderloin. I love these for supper. If you've never bought them, you have to get them. Obviously, if you have a family, it's not going to go real far. But me and Frank, these are delicious. An hour they cook, done. It's kind of like fail-proof. Thinking what to have with it tonight. So I have some leftover small potatoes. You know, things are expensive. I don't want to start wasting a lot of stuff. I'm going to cut these smaller, but I think I'm going to air fry them tonight so they're nice and oven roasted. Or, now that I think that, what I could do is, I ended up buying some broccoli, just a small amount. Maybe I could actually oven fry the two of these together instead of air frying one, air frying the other. That would maybe save a little time. So like a roasted vegetable thing. I could even throw in carrots, couldn't I? Actually, if I cut these up, I can put these back in the container, right? So I hope you are well. Like I said, I think, I kind of like these a little bit smaller. I just think I get a little bit, you know what? I'm going to change so you can actually see me a little bit so we can talk. There we go. Do you guys get, you know, overwhelmed like that? I'm not so overwhelmed that I'm really going cuckoo. It's not really that. It's just kind of like I like to take one holiday at a time, and then half of you is thinking, oh no, if I don't go to the store, are they going to be running out of things? I'm making these kind of bite-sized. Sometimes they're too big for me. You know what I mean? So, you know, let me know in the comments if you feel that way sometimes. I'll show you my little haul from Hobby Lobby. I went to look for little ornaments, didn't see anything I liked, and, you know, I have typical gold, green, red, I don't know. Anyway, there's so many different themes you can do, and like I said, it's just overwhelming for me. It's a good thing I don't have a big tree, right? And I gotta tell you, once you have the little tree, I love it. As far as the size goes, works out perfect. All right, so I got those. I'll cook those up tonight, and I just talked myself into oven roasting everything together. And then I have a picture of Santa that I got from Amazon last year. It's kind of like a vintage, like a vintage, look how big that is, a vintage Santa. So I took some film the other day. It was my first time, probably, I think everybody's used it, using the Rub and Buff, which I love, by the way. I used an antique gold. And these candles, I'll explain. I probably shouldn't say too much because when I taped it, I did kind of explain it. But the candles are from Goodwill. I'm trying to chop a lot of that off. Bought those a while ago, and they're sort of a dull pewter. I don't know what they are. Anyway, so a couple DIY projects. So anyway, I got the potatoes all cut up. And like I said, maybe I'll add some carrots. And got the broccoli, so I'm just going to stick that in the fridge. All right, so now that we got dinner under control, so maybe I'll give you an idea for dinner as well. So anyway, I guess I'm also not here to lecture, but just to maybe say to you, enjoy the holidays one at a time. I think it can be overwhelming for some people. And you know, not everybody can go out and shop all the time. I'm retired now, so it's not like I can go out every week and, you know, buy things. I have a small haul here, but I think I decided what I'm going to do is relax a little bit, stop looking for the little ornaments or any kind of a thing. Maybe I'll check online, but instead of running around going crazy. And after Thanksgiving, I definitely have to start going through my buckets. Maybe before that, I'll see. I can always keep them downstairs so the upstairs doesn't get messy. And see what I have. You know, take a little inventory. So anyway, I went a couple days ago. So I ended up getting these. By the way, all the Christmas decor was up 50% off. This had fallen off, so I got to try to find where it fell off from. Everything's 50% off. I believe they're keeping that sale for a while. I thought that's what the lady told me. These were $5.99, $6, so I paid $3 or $3, whatever. And this is what they look like up close. They got the little. So once I start editing, I will try to insert. I have, if you've been with me for a while, you might remember in my dining room I have they're actually called plant holders, forgot what they call them. I call them sconces. They are not sconces, but anyway, I decided to save some money, so I've got 2 of them in my dining room. I'll try to insert a picture when I edit. Anyway, to save some money, I think I'm going to bring up from the downstairs. I have some cotton stems. I think I'm going to put in some cotton stems in the back of the planters, and then put these in the front. Okay, and then maybe some red berries. I'm not really sure. But anyway, I got 1 for each of the two sconces that I have there. So those were pretty good. Good deal. We'll get those out of the way because those are in the way. All right, and like I said, it's a very small haul. I went for small ornaments. I saw some, they were a little glammy, which I kind of like sometimes, and I just couldn't decide, so I put them back. So then I ended up getting a few things that I liked. I don't know how much I needed them, but I got a few things. But I did have, all honesty, I had a $50 gift card, and I only spent $17 of my own money, so not too bad. I got these dish towels. I'm liking green. Do I have a plan for my house? Maybe more reds in the kitchen, although I say that, and then I end up adding them in the rooms. But you have to have a little bit of red, I feel like. But I do like the greens, and I'll show you a pillow cover I got from Amazon for my couch. I am liking the greens, so we'll see what happens. I always like a little bit of gold. Anyway, pack of 2. So I thought that was pretty. So these were $14, so $7 for 2. So that wasn't too bad. I got this on my way out. Did I need it? I don't know, but there was something pretty about it. And sometimes in my dining room, I have 2 tables that I have a hard time decorating, so I might put that there. So I did get some Christmas hooks. Those were $1.99, so I paid $1. I got this. I thought this was really pretty. This was $20, so I paid $10. And they did have some, if you're into the buffalo check, I think it was red and black, but I had a friend with me, and we kind of liked the neutral one better. I just thought that was pretty. And you can keep that out through winter, right? So I thought that was nice. Move this bag. Bring this bag over here. So I got 2 of this next item. I'm only going to unwrap 1. I love coffee mugs. I think I have a problem with coffee mugs. And for Christmas, sometimes I do the hot cocoa bar. Sometimes I just decorate the coffee bar. I like the idea of the hot cocoa bar, but in the past when I do it, nobody's really here to use it. So sometimes I don't want to, sometimes you do things to show a little bit to have them look pretty, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. I do enjoy hot chocolate though, so I guess I could do it for me, right? So anyway, I got these beautiful mugs. I loved these. Let me kind of lean in closer, show you those. Aren't those pretty? So these were $9.99, so $5. Don't you feel like mugs are pretty much $5 now anyway, right? For a nice mug. So I really liked that. And let me know in the comments how much shopping you've done. Have you started decorating? If you're new, tell me who you are in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, where you're from. That would be great. Also, something I don't mention a lot, and if you're new here or you are a subscriber and you don't follow me, I am on Instagram. I kind of forget to say that, although some people know to look, but I am on Instagram. Not on every day. Sometimes yes, sometimes no, sometimes every couple. And please check out my other videos, you know, just to kind of get to know my channel. I will link my fall home tour, in case you're new. I'll link, I have a inexpensive, different gift ideas for a hostess if you're going somewhere for Thanksgiving. It was mostly fall themed. Anyway, check out my my other videos. It's too bad because honestly, some of them do good and some don't, when I tend to mix the content. But I love baking and cooking, and I've got some really great recipes on there, and sometimes they just don't do real well. I think because people come to know me, even though I'm a small channel, for decorating. But like last video I did, I made biscotti. I've made some good weeknight dinners, and I always hope that those do a little better than they do, and they kind of don't. So anyway, check me out. And my regular subscribers, you guys are awesome. I do appreciate you, and I think you know that I try to tell you as often as I can. So I did get 2 mugs, so I'm not going to take out the other mug. And I got this beautiful plate. It's just plain. It's nature. It's, I don't know, I just love it. This was $13, so $6.50, right? And I like that they have the brown on the edge. I don't even know if you can see that. But this is that Robert Stanley brand, I believe. Yeah, the mugs are too. All right, so then I got a Christmas tree breadboard. I thought this was really cute. This was $18, so $9 for that. Isn't that cute? I'm sure I'll put it in my backsplash in the kitchen somewhere. Yeah, so I really liked that. It was cheap. And I got this. This is so pretty. This was $28. Okay. Half of that. And then, so this is Oh Holy Night. Look at how pretty this is. I'm actually going to hide my face a little bit too so you can see the detail. I love that the background is black. I love how this is kind of scalloped a little bit and a little worn up here. I really thought that was really, really pretty. Sometimes I lean things on my entryway table. Maybe hang it in my dining room. I do have a wall that I could probably put in maybe the kitchen. That's pretty much it, guys. Will I go back to Hobby Lobby and get something? I don't know, maybe. Like I said, I haven't really looked in my buckets yet to see what I have. But I did find on Amazon green velvet pillow covers. I will link. Look at that, beautiful. It's kind of like an emerald green, but I didn't want it real dark, but I didn't want it real light. So I thought those were so pretty. And I have these from last year. I bought these on Amazon. They're just, I don't know if you guys like them. I love them. It's just kind of a cozy look. So, you know what? I'm going to turn this camera around and let's put it on my couch and see what it's going to look like. I hope I like it. All right, let's see what they're going to look like together. We're going to kind of do this like that. We're going to pretend, people. We're going to pretend. Let's bring that around, see if I like that. Not bad. I mean, a little hard to imagine, but I think that'll be kind of pretty. And then I'll put some kind of maybe a faux fur dark throw, or maybe put a print pillow over here. I've seen a couple people keep their neutral things out, so we'll see. But yeah, that's not bad. I think once everything else is kind of decorated and things like that, it'll kind of show a little better. So here's the frame I want to work on today by putting some Rub and Buff on it and see what it looks like. I got this print, which I love, off Amazon. It's kind of like a canvasy feel to it. This is the antique gold. So let's see what it's looking like when I put it on. And I've never used this, like I said, and I'm guessing it goes a long way by using just a little bit. And I just kind of want to add a little bit of a touch of gold, and I think this could be the perfect solution. So let me bring you in closer so you can see the difference. So here's the wood, and then with some of the rub and buff. Very nice. So I'm gonna finish a little bit more and see how I like everything once it's done. All right, so it is hard to tell, but if you go up close, I just kind of brushed it on quickly. I did a little bit of that, that's okay. But I really, really like it. I don't know if you guys can notice the difference, but I think it'll show up a little bit better on my mantle. So now, I might as well try it on these. I got these at the Goodwill. I think I took the price off. This is Hallmark candle, so I wonder if this came from like the Hallmark store back in the day. Anyway, they're so like dull, but I'm gonna try the rub and buff on them, and I think they might look really pretty. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's what everything's looking like. And I'm very excited. I got the rub and buff and finally was able to use it. All right, another project done. All right, everybody, just a little footage of my DIY. Like I said, I never used the rub and buff before. I never really had a project or could never think of one to use it on, but I'm like, I've got to try that. So anyway, the picture came out nice. Nothing up close that maybe you would realize, but like I said, this was a plain wooden frame, and you saw it, I showed the footage, and it's kind of how it looks. I'm noticing though, in a different light today, this is a little more of a coppery gold, which I still like it, but I don't know if I wanted a little more gold looking. But it's kind of funny because this does match. I don't know where these are going, but it kind of matches the bells and stuff. But so this is how the candlesticks came out up close. I left them a little bit worn. I asked my husband actually if I should color the whole thing, and he kind of liked a little bit of the pewter or whatever it is showing through. That's my video for today. I hope to be back soon. Like I said, if you're new, check out a few of the videos that I'm going to link, and I'd love it if you subscribe to my channel. Be patient, everybody. I am going to be decorating for Christmas. It's just I'm going to do it after Thanksgiving. I mentioned it in my last video. So I hope to see you soon. Hang in there with me. All right, have a good day, everybody. See you later.